Urban Farm started way back, as best as we can guess, in 1976. And what it was a group of architects and landscape architects came together for some design studios they called the Edible City. And the concept was they were looking at a typical neighborhood scale landscape typology setup and seeing what it would take to retrofit that scale to become productive landscapes. And all of that sort of came together and someone said, why don't we try it? So they came over to the area that was the Urban Farm and started doing those things. So mostly growing food, but also working with the ceramics department to build pots to save seeds. And the furniture building shop were building benches and things, and the sawdust would be for the chickens. A woman named Ann Bettman started what we know now as the Urban Farm class curriculum. Around the 90s, it all blew up. Food became like super sexy. People really wanted to learn about how to do food. And we've been going strong ever since. We host over 300 students a year at the Urban Farm who come here to learn how to do stuff. And I have an all-star team of teachers that help do all that. But the space itself is kind of the de facto home for people coming to learn how to grow food and build community together.
One of my favorite parts about being here is we do hands-on work. Like, a lot of the students are doing a lot of productive work like planting, taking out weeds, watering the plants, doing mulching, pretty much anything that comes with working on a productive landscape. And I think that's very important because not a lot of other places on campus can offer you that hands-on approach to work in a way, and you can see your productivity like in time because you can see the plants growing, you can come back to the farm, and it's a very cool experience to see. And I think that's very important for like student growth and student development.
I'm Chandler, and I really value the farm because it's been a really good way for me to both physically and literally like make roots in this new place that I'm living in for the next few years, and make a lot of connections with people and just get my hands in the dirt.
Okay, so my name is Kira Haugen, and the Urban Farm to me means new beginnings. To elaborate a little bit on that, I came last year, and first time ever being here was during the Spring Fest, so actually a year ago about today. Just showed interest in the farm and the leadership, and they were all leaving, so I filled out the form and here I am talking to you guys right now, and I found many friendships and I found a connection to this space that I didn't think I'd ever be able to find, but I did.
Hi, I'm Dana McCasland. I'm with Students for the Urban Farm, and I've been here for about 2 years. I found about the farm online before I actually went to UO, and it was part of the reason why I came here. And ever since I've come here, I've just felt like such a connection to the space, and I'm so happy to be able to carry on the legacy of like just loving the landscape and being able to get my hands in the soil.
Over the years, there's been a tradition, there's been development on campus, and we've seen changes. I've been here 30-something years, so big changes, right? Phase 2 is another very, very grand, ambitious building. If you're building a big building, it takes a lot of space. It takes a lot of energy, right? And so that unfortunately necessitated the displacement of a large percentage of the area we've been using for years and years.
The proximity to the construction just makes it a lot less enjoyable to be in, and it's not the way it used to be. It used to have a lot more space and a lot more place for people to relax and enjoy it, and now it's been constrained.
You know, we got to live with our biggest neighbors are loud and dirty and a big construction site, but a couple good things came out of that. One is when the university realized the degree to which students were disappointed with the changes that were coming, Hoffman Construction spent a lot of energy and money moving 15 or 16 full mature fruit trees, both to spots on our site but also to the riverside. And then the president at the time dedicated $1 million to the development and location of the Riverside project.